Light Bike started as a social project. It was a time these young teammates, and one of them was my brother, they came up with the idea, but at the same time they had some challenges in our society in Stovner. They needed something to do, they needed something to look forward to. So that's where I was motivated to start something. So it started basically like this, and then it just became bigger and bigger, and now we're here. Light Bikes is a micromobility company that offers a e-bike sharing service in Oslo. Cities all over the world are working towards car-free cities, but that itself has some challenges, especially when it comes to the transportation in and out of the city central. Distance is a problem. Public transport are limited and has its own challenges, especially here in Norway. There is a need for a flexible, efficient, cheap and a safe mode of transportation, and that's where we come in. Today there exist basically two solutions of micromobility in Oslo. These are the Oslo City Bikes and the e-scooter companies. Both have big problems with their efficiency. The safety, and that goes primarily for the e-scooters, are a big problem, and that includes for everyone, for pedestrians, for public transport, for cars. When it comes to the parking, I think everyone that's ever read the newspaper the last year in Norway understands this problem. And on top of this, both these solutions are limited to some age groups. Here you can see the advantages we have compared to the other companies. Parking. In Oslo today, there are two parking solutions. There are the physical stations that are used by the Oslo City Bikes, and there are the free flow system that are used by all the e-scooter companies. The problem with the physical stations is that it's too rigid and it's not flexible, while the free flow system is too chaotic and it's not safe. What we did is we introduced a middle solution, which is called a hybrid hub system. These hubs, they are preset and located by us in specific areas, and e-bikes can only be rented and parked to these areas. What differentiates us from the physical station is that we are flexible and available, and what differentiates us from the free flow system is that we are organized and we have a safe parking.
We did a survey before our launch where the results showed that 41% preferred e-scooters to Oslo City Bikes and 39% preferred neither. But 75% preferred e-bikes to e-scooters. It's the time now. It's expected an increase of sharing vehicles in Europe by 2022 to 29 million sharing vehicles. The Norwegian government are investing some serious money on city bike roads in Oslo. The goal is 100 kilometers by 2025 and 250 by 2030. The higher goal is to increase bicycle share to 25% by 2025. Our value proposition is that it's a safe riding experience for all age groups, it's fun, reliable, long-distance mode of transportation that prevents crowded public transportation, and also an efficient tool for growing food delivery industry. We launched towards the end of high season 2020 because of the pandemic, and at the end of the high season we made a revenue of 13,000 euros and about 1,300 users without doing any marketing. We managed to launch 50 e-bikes, and now we have our own independent software and about 6,000 downloads. Last but not least, we also have a deal with Stovner municipality to launch our local project, which will benefit both of us. We are 4 co-founders that have built this company from scratch. We each have our own different responsibilities, but at the same time we cooperate and share these responsibilities and have created great teamwork and an efficient synergy. Mustafa functions as a leader while Abdi and I run the numbers, economy, software and marketing parts, and Yusuf runs the logistics. We also have an electric engineer, and he takes care of the electric and hardware maintenance and repair. We have some great advisors that have supported us and are always willing to help, including Johan, who is one of the main co-founders of Oslo City Bikes. We are the first company with this kind of service in Oslo, and we are at that point when we need to scale as fast as possible. Our investment needs is 4 million NOK. This is going to cover operation expenses and 250 new upgraded e-bikes. Thank you.
The boys behind Light Bikes are urban entrepreneurs that I think Norway needs a lot of. These are kids who have grown up in different sides of Oslo, preferably, and I like it a lot, they're from east side of Oslo. They have seen a need in their city and they kind of answer to that need. And I think with the scarce resources they have had and what they have achieved so far is very impressive. I really hope that these boys succeed because their ideas and these kind of entrepreneurs are absolutely necessary in Norway.